Hello, everyone.
Yeah, what's up? So we're back, and it took a while for us to get here. We've had a few issues with our vans. The Astro had all types of surgeries done to it, and then it it's an Astro. So anyway, we took the other van out, the Express, and went to Kentucky to visit family because I had a relative that was sick in the hospital, and it was a wonderful experience. Been getting along with my family and getting closer to my kids that I hadn't seen in quite some time. Some I had never seen. So, now we're, hey daddy, and hey daughter, hey son, things like that. So, things are looking on the up and up. But, life is still a struggle. We still have our little problems that, we need to weed through and sort out. Mostly financial van related type stuff. We just spent like $2,300 on the transmission in this van to get it ready for our next escapade.
Well, we're going to be going out, and also while we're doing that, looking for people and trying to help them come on the road to recovery as well.
Yeah, actually, that's what we're going to be doing.
Yes.
So we're preparing this van. It's bigger.
And it has all-wheel drive, so that way it can go anywhere pretty much.
Where we need to go. Same as the Astro, it just isn't lifted. But
and it's a little bit
bigger
so that way for our family.
Yeah. We can actually sit in here and lay in here comfortably, and the dogs can have some room, some space, to themselves, until it's time to take them out and let them run around and attack people and stuff like that. So
attack people? No. They're not attacking people. Well, this one down here, she's a little grouchy, but she's blind, but she don't attack no one, but...
yeah. She's, I think she's having a hard time right now. She's blind, if you guys don't know and haven't been, in the know.
And she's had a lot of assist on her, stomach and stuff when we got her and stuff. And, when they did the operation, the last one that they did, they noticed that it was really along her stomach line as well, but they didn't want to do the same operation at that time because she was so anemic, so they wanted to give it time. Well, now she's just like my little piggy, because she's gotten really huge.
And she's gotten really big.
And so she's supposed to be going in on Friday to get checked out because the lump right here has gotten really big, and I think she's having a hard time like swallowing her food.
Yeah,
not choking on it.
Every now and then she'll regurgitate and things like that. So gonna take her in, and that's
kind of hoping it's not cancerous because I really don't want to put her down.
Yeah, she's about 10, I'd say. She's anywhere from 8 to 10 years old. They told us when we got her she was 5 to 7.
She's up there in age because her nails are brittle and everything. She's not, her teeth, she's missing a lot of teeth that she was missing pretty much when we got her, but they've gotten a lot.
Yeah. But all in all, I am excited to get this van out on the road. It still has something going on with it where it sounds like it's scraping almost. Not sure if it's one of the brakes or the CV axles or something like that, but I'm trying to figure it out. And my solution to figuring it out is just replacing everything. And just replace it and don't have to worry about it. Yeah, because when you're on the road, you want to make sure that everything is good, and we're gonna be out there thousands of miles away from home, 16 or 20, 25 hours away from home, and in some cases in the desert, and hundreds of miles away from anybody else. And I think it's last time we left in the Astro, I thought, Shelly thought we were ready, and I was trying to explain that we need to take a little bit more time, be a little bit calmer, and figure this out. Now, neither one of us knew.
Ready to go though.
Yeah, neither one of us knew. To be fair to Shelly, neither one of us knew that what broke down on the van was going to break down. Nobody figures that their transfer case is going to just go. But in our case, the transfer case went out, and we had to wait for like a month for someone that even knew how to rig it just so we could get home.
And that's pretty much what they did, rigged it.
And when we got back home, we had it properly rebuilt by a transmission shop that rebuilt all my stuff, and we've spent like $8,000 with them in the last couple months. Anyway, yeah, that van, we've had the front differential rebuilt, the transfer case rebuilt, the rear differential rebuilt, the transmission rebuilt and upgraded to heavy duty.
The engine's
been swapped out. The engine's got about 80,000 miles, if I had to guess, because we got it really low miles at like 57,000 before we put it in. It's got a new radiator core support, no rust there, 3-core radiator, it cools really good. You never have to worry about overheating.
The thing right now, though, is the exhaust. Does it say exhaust? No, that's the exhaust on the other one, right?
Yeah. On the Chevy Express, it's got an exhaust leak, and it's getting kind of loud. So, I hate loud vehicles. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, Dodge, and, all the V8 power guys. But, I just don't like, loud vehicles. I like to go fast. I like, the sound of a V8, but I don't like them when they're like, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we're getting off subject. The point is that we wanted to show you guys our new van that we're going to be, it's going to take us at least another month to get things ready for, for this escapade, this trip, this journey that we're going through in life. And I'm hoping that we can find some great people that we can share their stories on, Facebook, YouTube, wherever they want to share that, and
also help them get on the road to recovery themselves.
Yeah, because we wanna we wanna share our story, and we wanna speak to people and let them know what we've been through, because we've been clean 5 years or more. And it's we don't even think about it anymore. It's like we spend our time thinking about, hey, we got our insurance coming up, we've got our storage coming up, we've got our we've got to fix this on that. And before, 5 years ago, we were thinking, how are we going to get the money to get this, whatever it was we were trying to get high off of. How are we going to get this money? And now, it's totally different. Out of sight, out of mind. If you really focus, and if you really want to do something, it really can be done. I am living proof of that. I was one of the biggest dope heads in Lexington, Kentucky. I mean, I was out on the street 2 or 3 o'clock at night, running around, ripping and running. And, it's amazing some of the things that I've been through to where I've survived, being attacked by 2 pit bulls at night and, being shot at and, all types of different things, And we don't worry about it when we're out there on the street. And, the only thing we're worried about is where we're going to get our next high. And, we're not worried about the dangers of what's in that neighborhood or who's there. We go up to those people and, try to solicit those people or, whatever. But now that we're not in that situation, we are, we're kind of, yeah, can't see type of deal. And, it's all about the people that you run with. It's all about the things that you choose to do with your life. And, there's so much more to life. There's so many more beautiful things
I
to
could have
see.
ended up dead too. I mean,
running the streets of, your neighborhood or whatever, chasing the highs, it's, no. We've been to Colorado, to Florida, to Arizona, to Utah, to Oregon, to Atlanta, to Georgia. To Georgia. We've been to Virginia. I mean, we've been all over the place, and we enjoy it. I mean, that's what we enjoy do. We enjoy traveling and staying different places, and adventuring, and it's
seeing the sights.
The land of the free. But anyway, like I was telling you guys earlier, I had been having a brake problem, I think, with this van and, with the noise. And I had a mechanic, or at least he's, one of those mechanics that, what do they call him?
Shade tree mechanic?
Mobile mechanic.
Shade tree?
He's a mobile mechanic, and he changed my caliper for me today. And ever since he changed my caliper, my brake light has come on. Now, granted, I have brand new hub assemblies on here, brand new. Haven't driven it since the hub assemblies have been on here, as a matter of fact. And right after it got done, the brake light came on. Now it's not leaking. There's no.
But he left the thing in it.
Yeah, he left the not the bracket, but the top part of the caliper in the wheel.
We went to go to get the core back from it. We went to go back and get the core back for it, and I gave the box to the guy. He opens it up and he's like, "It's not in there. There's just a bracket." I had to come back out and say there's nothing in there. We come all the way back over here. We were wondering why it was still making noises and stuff. We come all the way back over here, and he looks up underneath there, and it's sitting in there. And then at that time, that's when the brake light came on. And as soon as he removed it, the brake light went off, but then it went right back on again. So I don't know what happened.
So I think that I've learned my lesson about using, not taking anything away from mobile mechanics or, people who do it yourselfers or things like that. But, most shops that you go to, there's a warranty and, there's proof that you've been there.
Yeah.
And such and such. And, now there's shops that I've been to several times that have not done the jobs correctly. Like when my engine got put in my Astro, that was a total disaster. Took almost 3 months for them to put an engine. But anyway, it was crazy, and it was still leaking oil everywhere. Everywhere.
Oh, that was a mess.
Then they raised the price. Because they couldn't put the engine back in the way that they took it out, or they thought they couldn't, and they had cut part of my van up, and they didn't know how they were going to fix it. So I had bought another van and took the part off, the core support off, and had them welded on, and they actually tried to charge me an extra $500 for doing that when they were supposed to put it back together anyway. But yeah. So you live and you learn. You learn things in life, and you just learn.
We did though.
Shelly, over.
We did though get rid of the camper.
Yes, we sold the camper.
Because it wasn't really what we wanted anyways, and what I got it for was for Grandma. So when she was around, we could take her traveling with us. But since she has passed, there's not really a reason for me to have the camper until I get the land. And I want to get some land where, we can start a little garden and stuff like that, so we can live off the land as well. As we're doing the traveling, and at that point I'll get a camper that we can sit there that has a bedroom in it, because this didn't have a bedroom. It was just like what do you call it, an efficiency apartment like thing. So yeah, so
have you guys met Zeta? She is I think she's about 12 weeks now. She's a black German Shepherd, not a mixed German Shepherd, and she's wonderful. I mean, when we got her, she had worms really bad, and we've had to dose her like 3 different times already.
Twice now.
Twice now. But anyway, she had it pretty bad. I mean, but anyway, she's wonderful.
She's had her first set of shots. She goes back in on Friday to get the next dose.
She goes back in along with Mocha. Yeah. So we've got our hands full for next week. And
bless you, Mama. Bless you.
Another thing that I kind of want to talk about, just briefly, just touch on, is,
She's like, you woke me up. Really?
The violence and things that's been going on, and people just robbing and murdering and shooting people for no reason. I mean, it's getting. I mean, it's out of hand. I mean, just shooting somebody's out of hand, but I mean, it seems to be the thing these days. I grew up Generation X, where we learned to, use our hands and, fight, and, whoever won. You might get your butt kicked, or you might whoop butt. But regardless, you're alive the next day. You're alive the next day. You might be bruised up, banged up, but you're alive the next day to tell the story. And, it just seems like this generation, all they want to do is use, lethal weapons. They're scared to. All I'm saying is, it's enough going on in the world now, with shootings and things like that we, police shootings and stuff like that we don't need people contributing, to killing other people, period. I mean, but I know that a lot of people are influenced by the music industry, and even the music industry is influenced by the music industry. And, I think that if you're going to be, someone of power, someone of stature, somebody who has the platform to actually reach a lot of people, you could use that platform, to try to make it, a better place to try to help people to sway away from violence. Change lives. I mean, but the choice is really yours. I mean, nobody can make you do anything that you don't want to do, unless they physically hold a gun to your head or something like that. But anyway, and even then they can't make you do it. It's up to you to do you. That's all I want to say.
And on that as well, all these with the drugs nowadays too. All it takes is I mean, even if it's your first time trying, you could easily die because they're putting stuff, lethal amounts of fentanyl and stuff like that in it now, and you don't know how much you're getting or what you're getting anymore. And it's in everything from pain pills to Xanax, marijuana, synthetic. It doesn't matter what it is. They're putting it in there.
And fentanyl's 100 times more powerful than morphine. So if you're, not used to morphine, imagine 100 times more powerful.
And they're putting it in everything. So, I mean, it's not worth it.
So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys briefly, the van. You can look back there and see, it's kind of cozy. I mean, yeah, we're not, it's like I said, this is the first night, so, we've got some rearranging to do. We've got a 19 or 21 inch TV a flat screen TV that we've gotten put in here. And we're selling the Astro too.
Yeah.
We're gonna sell the Astro too. I mean, I've been, kind of on the fence about it, but I want
because we put so much into the Astro and so much money into the Astro.
A lot of money.
And it is completely runnable and drivable. There's nothing wrong with it mechanical wise. Now, it maybe not look so pretty on the inside, or the way that the outside is or whatever, but it will get you anywhere from point A to point B.
And when she says anywhere, guys,
I mean anywhere.
We were in Moab. We were in Monument Valley in deep sand doing raptor crap. That's what we were doing. We were racing.
It even went on the beach in Florida.
On the beach. I mean, Moab, guys, come on. The Mecca of off-roading. And,
we didn't have so much, we didn't have such a big family.
Yeah, we've outgrew it.
We've outgrew it pretty much, and it's just not enough room in there for everyone, and so, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want everybody to be cramped. This van has, more power to get up the mountains, and I'm trying to set this thing up so I can talk to you guys again, but I can't. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to really say tonight, guys. But I want you guys to know that you're loved, and, there is help out there. And
yes, there is.
Like I said, our phone number is always available on Friday nights.
Well, it's available all the time. You just leave a voicemail. That's how we had it set up. And then we go over the voicemails on Thursday. We go through them and we pick as many as we possibly can. If there's too many, we won't be able to get to them all, of course. But we'll write down as many as we possibly can and do it live on Friday when we go through.
And honestly, I'd like to have some call-ins. I know that with that, there may be trolls. But still, I don't mind call-ins because I don't have anything to hide. So anyway,
Right.
I think that, are you ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, I'm good.
So, yeah.
We love you guys. You all have an amazing day. And remember, you all are amazing. You guys can do anything that you put your mind to.
Like Pac said, keep your head up.
Bye, guys.